Dear Singapore, yesterday I saw a girl playing football at a park near my house. It was late, the kind of hour when dinner plates are being cleared and the day is folding itself into night. She was alone, under the floodlights, just her and a football. She wasn't doing anything fancy, just touches, turns, juggling. Focused, steady. No phone, no coach, no noise. Just the quiet rhythm of practice. And I stood there for a while, not to intrude, but because she reminded me of someone I used to know. Me. On weekdays after school, on Saturday mornings, on the times I had to spare, just me and a football, and a big, audacious dream.
I think when I was growing up, I never even knew that becoming a professional footballer was possible. That was my big, audacious dream. I'm very, very grateful that my parents were very supportive of me. They wholeheartedly backed me. I've heard many stories of young girls, they'll text me on Instagram and they say, I really want to play football, but my parents don't want me to. My parents want to send me to tuition class, want to send me to ballet. Oftentimes, a lot of Singaporean parents maybe will encourage their kids to take that safer route.
Singapore, you weren't built for people like me. Not at first. Not for the girl who wanted to play football professionally. Not for the girl who said no to the expected route and yes to a life on the move, chasing something as uncertain as it was beautiful. But you were where it started, where I learned to fight through humility and homework, where I learned to run harder because no one thought I should even be on the pitch, where I learned that dreams don't always shout. They persist, they keep going, even when no one is watching.
People and fans, they don't see all the hard work and training and sacrifices that go behind the scene. The number of times I've had to tell friends that I can't hang out with them because I had training. Just even moving overseas and choosing to stay alone, stay away from family, away from friends, and start sort of a new life abroad, and constantly moving and changing countries and having to start all over again.
That's what I wish more people knew about this life. Not the headlines or the milestones, not the signings or firsts, but the in-between. The training sessions that test not just your body, but your belief. The games where your touch is off and the critics are loud. The long walks home with your head down, wondering if it's all still worth it.
A lot of people have told me, oh, you should just go to university, go get a job, and live a comfortable life. But I'd rather do something that I love and make less money than do something that I absolutely hate, but be comfortable financially.
And then you see a girl, under the floodlights, alone with a ball, and you remember why you started.
Just seeing that young girl really made me reflect on the journey I've had so far, from that young girl at the park to where I am now, hoping that maybe next time these girls will have more opportunities to grow, to venture overseas, to chase their dreams.
I've had the honor of being the first Singaporean woman to play in a European league, the first Singaporean to win a European League and Cup title. And every time I walk out onto a pitch, I do it knowing I carry more than just my own story. I carry the weight and wonder of every young girl who dares to believe that she can too.
As athletes, you never set out to play football to inspire the next generation. But I think over time, especially sometimes after games, young girls come up to me to sign their jerseys and saying that I've inspired them, that I think the gravity of it all hit me more and more. It's not just playing for myself anymore, but it's playing to show these young girls or boys or whoever it is that's dreaming that it is possible. That's what they set their mind to do. They can achieve it. And here's an example of someone who has.
Does anyone know who is she?
Danelle Tan.
Wow!
Wow!
Really, she's playing for the national team. Do you know what position she plays?
Yeah. Thanks for letting me watch your training. Hope you guys have fun and enjoy yourselves and show us what you can do. I think it's quite amazing. When I first started playing football, there was only one girls' team in the whole of Singapore. So it's nice to see here you have different age groups, a lot more young girls taking up the sport, which has been really nice to see.
And that's why I'm writing to you. Singapore, I don't want applause. I want momentum. I want little girls to stop being the exception when they show up on the pitch. I want them to be seen, supported, coached, celebrated. Not after they leave the country, but before. Not after they win something, but because they dared to try. We need fields where girls don't feel like they're intruding. We need coaches who see potential, not difference.
Okay, you try. There's so many different clubs there helping young girls start earlier and start playing football. They start from under 8s, and then within the academy you go up to the under 16s, and then under 16s you can go on to clubs in the Women's Premier League and go up the ranks, and then it's to the national team, and then possibly abroad. And so it's these kind of pathways that I really think will continue to shape and improve football in the country.
We need schools that nurture sport not as a side project, but as a valid, vital dream. Because that girl at the park yesterday, she's already choosing this life. She's already falling in love with the game in the purest way. And if we let her, she'll go far. Not because she's trying to be the next me, but because she's trying to be fully, wonderfully herself. And if you ask me what I dream of now, it's this: that she'll have the chance to grow here, not despite the system, but because of it. That she won't have to leave to be seen. And when it's her turn, someone else will see her under the lights and whisper, "She reminds me of me." Singapore, I know we like safe bets, but dreams aren't safe. They are raw, uncertain, and fragile. They break sometimes. But oh, when they fly, they change everything.
For me? Thank you. I really hope that as Singapore grows, it won't so much be the unconventional, but will become the norm to become a professional footballer, to become a professional musician. Whatever it is that they want, society and Singapore will support them throughout.
So I will keep playing. For myself, for the game, for that young girl at the park, and for all the others quietly chasing their own impossible.